Hi, so this is a budgeting video, and before we get started, I have this quote from Cloth and Paper that reads, "It is quite simple when it comes to anything in life, relationships, friendships, the work you do, the art you make. When it comes to anything, if it does not move you and inspire you, if it does not come from the deepest part of who you are, it is not for you." And that's a quote by Bianca Sparacino. I'm sipping on some hot chocolate. I'm going to delight myself in one of these sea salt caramel brownies. And I'm going to mind my money by tracking my expenses on my credit card from the beginning of this month until today, which is December 7th. Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. I'm going to be tracking our expenses on our credit card from basically the beginning of December until now, and December for us started on November 27th. So let's get right into tracking. All right, so I have pulled up my credit card statement and we currently have a balance of $535. Now, what's unique about this is I don't like having a balance that high, but we have been Christmas shopping and we've been preparing for just the season, so it is going to be more spendy. Groceries are more expensive, so for every time that we've spent more on groceries, we've charged the card more, but it's okay because we do have a plan, and before December is over, this credit card balance is going to be at zero. So if you like to track your expenses with me, then please go ahead. So from the last time I did an expense tracking video, we made 3 payments. And the last payment I made was on November 29th for $307.09. That brought our balance to zero. And then we had more charges that were pending at the time post. So let's walk through this together. I'm doing this to stay accountable and because expense tracking is also an important part of budgeting. Okay? It's to see what did we spend that we budgeted and what did we spend that we didn't budget, because we still need to track these things so we know what to switch around in our budget going forward. So Lyft was the first charge after our last payment on December 2nd. There were 2 Lyft rides that day, which totaled $26.04, and that adds up. And then we had to pick up some medicine. That posted on the 1st of December, and that was for $20.78, and that was medicine for my children, so that brought our balance to $46.82. On December 1st, also, I bought some household products. It wasn't groceries, it was household products for $19.55. It is the winter season. Well, it's not winter yet. It's still fall. It's still fall, but we're in a season where, you know, the flu is rampant and all the other things, so we needed to buy some Lysol disinfectant and other things to help keep us healthy and safe. And then and that was $19.55. That brought our balance to $66.37. We also use our credit card to buy groceries and to basically charge things based on the certain funds that we have. These are our purpose funds. Some of them that we may spend from this time around is Christmas, of course, gifts, and wellness, again, because it's that time and season, and transportation. So one of the charges on December 1st was for an eye exam for renewing a driver's license. That was $20. My husband had to do that, so we paid for the exam, and that will come from wellness only because it does kind of tie into your wellness or your health. So that $20 will come from there. That brought our balance to $86.37. So these are one of the ways we use our credit card responsibly, okay? And then on the 1st, the renewal fee for renewing my husband's license was $80.50. That would come from transportation. Again, transportation encompasses all the things that we need to make sure we can drive safely and we can travel from place to place. Okay, so that's what that's about. That brought our balance to $166.87. On the 3rd, an Amazon purchase or rental for cars. My little one wanted to see cars, so we rented it. That was a miscellaneous expense, and that was $3.99. I'm glad that we use a credit card for the family expenses that pays us cash back. They pay us a dividend basically. So we have enough in the cashback rewards to basically eat this charge, okay? So we don't have to pull from our savings for that $4. But that brought our balance to $170.86. And then every Friday we have a pizza night. And so on pizza night, we spent $36.31. And that brought our balance to $207.17. That posted on 12/5. And then on December 3rd, this is our YMCA membership that hit our credit card. That's actually coming from our bills. I wrote wellness because it fits into that category, but this is a regular recurring bill every single month right now for $97.93. That brought our balance to $305.10. On December 2nd, our car insurance payment hit, and that's $69.79. If you haven't been here before, NMB stands for next month's bills. Basically, we're a month ahead, so we save up the money to pay for our bills ahead of time. $374.89 was our balance after this Geico hit. And then on the 2nd, a purchase from Marshall's, that's coming from our Christmas fund for the second part of my husband's Christmas gift. That was $10.45. That brought our balance to $385.34. And then on December 3rd, the post for, I had to buy a rechargeable, like a USB for our graph calculator for my teenager because his was not working. So that charge was $866, and that will come from back to school because it was a school related expense. So that's how every item gets a category. It's coming from a certain account. So every category we have here is an actual account where the money will be paid back from. Basically just transfer this money from whatever account this is to the main account and then make the payment. We had a few charges after that, and I need to make sure I have them all listed. Usually I sit down at the end of each day and write out the transactions that had processed or are no longer pending, but I was a little bit behind again because I took a couple of days off. But this is also important to track your expenses. So I filled in all of the remaining transactions that had posted since the 5th, and we are matching with a balance of $535.81. So this is a lot. I've been watching other expense tracking videos, mostly those who have cash and are pulling from their cash envelopes and then matching each category. It's a lot to go through. I'm limited on time, so I'm not going to be able to break down each category for you, at least in a nice written out form, but I may show you on the screen. So we do have a balance of $535.81. We're not paying this now, but do not worry. We are going to make this a zero. We still have bills that are due. So we have more bills that are due. PSEG is our electricity company. Even though this bill has been paid on the credit card, we haven't yet paid it back from our budget. And we were under budget for this expense, which is a good thing. I just want to note that because I'm so excited about it. So it was $46.44. Then we still have other bills that have to come out for the month. So we're not paying this balance down just yet. And we still have pending charges that will need to be taken care of by the end of the month. We still have Christmas charges, and we still have transportation charges. And I'm cutting off our spending by the 23rd of December. So that is a discipline that I'm working on, to have a day every month where we close out all of our credit card spending, meaning we took care of all of the bills we needed to. We've gotten all of our groceries. We've done all the necessary things we needed to take care of the household. and then we just cut off from there so we can start the new month fresh. So we are looking at a rewards cash balance as of December 7th. I'm recording this video on December 7th to hopefully have it uploaded on December 7th. So let's see how that goes. We have $17.29, and my pen is skipping. So $17.29 in cash rewards. We're not touching any of it right now. However, we will use some of it for, again, that Amazon Prime purchase or rental of cars. I'm going to use that to reduce it, but that's pretty much it. Everything else is going to be paid from a specific category or a specific account. I hope that makes sense, you guys. Okay, so we are finished with today's video. I think I did everything for tracking our expenses. I have reconciled my expense tracker, compared it to my statement, and I see that the amount adds up. And I know what we have pending. I'll go over that next week, and hopefully before Christmas we will have paid this card off. I can share it with you, and I should be able to share it with you because I want to get back to my regular schedule, okay, for this. So that's it. I hope that was enjoyable. If there's anything that you think I could do to make these videos a little more enjoyable, or if there's part of the tracking process that you need to see more, please let me know in the comments. I want to make sure I'm still providing a value to everyone who has subscribed and who follows this channel and is following my family's journey to financial freedom and being better managers of our money. So I thank you once again for being here. Continue to mind your money, you guys. Manage it well and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.